Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. And today I'm just going to take you around with us as we do some stuff on the homestead. Plenty of stuff to get done. The weather feels great, but it's supposed to rain all day, and it has been raining, but the sun has come out for a little bit, but there's still rain in the forecast for the rest of the day. So you know what gardeners do. We get out here while we can when the rain's not raining. So I'm outside the front of the house. I'm going to take you around to the back of the house first. I need to reseed some of my beds out there. My stuff did not germinate, and I'll tell you all about that when we get back there. But my husband was weed eating, so it was a little noisy, so I came around to the front. But I've already been busy this morning. I've started baking a loaf of bread. Last night I did 9 trays of peppers in the dehydrator. Let me tell y'all something. Wear gloves when you're dealing with hot peppers. I know that, but I was already had my station set up last night to do this whole big basket of jalapeno peppers, shishitos, hot chili pepper, and cayenne. So I had my station set up, and the Holy Spirit's like, you need to put on some gloves. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel like moving. I got everything just the way I want it. I want to just kind of go in and get this done. And I was telling myself, oh, it's just, so I don't touch my hands and face. Because, of course, if you touch your hands and your face while you're dealing with hot peppers, you're going to be on fire. I've never done that. But in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, that's what the Holy Spirit's trying to prevent me, from doing. So I'll just wash my hands when I get done. Y'all, I washed my hands 3 times to make sure there was nothing on my hands. Didn't work. My hands literally were on fire last night for 2 to 3 hours. And when I woke up this morning, I went to go check on the peppers, and it like reactivated. And so, yeah, if I put hot water on my hands right now, hot. But the point is, definitely wear gloves. But I was just kind of catching you up on what I've been doing in the last 24 hours. So last night I got the whole basket of peppers done, and so it filled the dehydrator. We got 9 trays of peppers in the dehydrator, which is great. This morning I got up and I've started a loaf of bread, so it is doing its bulk rise right now. And now I'm about to go out to the back of the house and reseed my beds that didn't go well. I can still hear him weed eating. So let me tell you about my beds. So my beds in the back of the house, I put seeds down probably a week and a half ago. They should have germinated by now. Very little germination. And I think it's because the rain that came right after that was too heavy of a rain. Now, you want to try to put your seeds in the ground if you know that a light mist or rain is coming. That's perfect, because you can save your water and Mother Nature will do it for you. And that's what I thought was supposed to happen. But the next day, it rained like more than just a mist. And so either my seeds got washed away or something. I don't know. Either way, we got to reseed. So let's go ahead and do that and get that taken care of. Okay, before I show you those beds, another thing that we're doing today is cleaning up some of these beds that have not been cleaned up in the back of the house. So, I had a bed of zinnias and black-eyed Susans, just pretty much a flower bed. We're pulling all those up. The zinnias are no longer looking good anymore. So we're going to pull up and clear that whole bed. And that bed is going to be for garlic. And then the cucumber bed, we're cleaning up today as well. Okay, guys, you can see we got the first bed done with the flowers and pretty much done with the cucumber bed. So goodbye to the cucumbers. It's been a good run. And I think that I'm going to do 2 beds of garlic this year in the back of the house, just because I didn't get enough garlic this year and I need more. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think the 2 beds that we just planted, at least one of them will be for garlic. The only bed that has stuff in it now besides fall stuff is the tomato bed. I'm going to take you around and show you that. It is wild. It is so wild. We were gone for a week at the beginning of August. We came back I had pruned it really heavily before we left. We were gone for 6 or 7 days, and I came back, and it is wild. I haven't done anything to it since, but pick the tomatoes. Y'all see this jungle? It is a jungle, but it does have tomatoes on it. Let me see if I can take you. It's a little crowded back here. You can see we have some tomatoes growing there. They just haven't blushed yet. It's not producing a ton, but I probably get, I don't know, maybe 10 tomatoes a week of the medium size, the ones that you see here. So I'm gonna let it keep going for a few weeks, probably to the end of the month, and then I'll pull it out and use this bed for something for the fall. Okay, so I got the seeds regerminated on my carrots. I need to order more carrots. I ran out of carrots last year, so I just need to order more in bulk, because of course with carrots you broadcast sow those, so it's not individual seeds. So you know, you can go through a packet in half a row. So I need to order some more carrots. So one of the kinds of carrots that I had planted before that didn't germinate well was the Imperator. I didn't have any more of those, so I had to put New Carota, which I've never planted before. That's what I had. So I'm saying that now so I can go back and reference the video, because I didn't even have my marker out here to do a plant label. But it's New Carota on the left-hand side in the first part of the row where I had Imperator that didn't germinate as well. And then everything else I had more of. So it's Danver half 26 and Nantes Supreme. And then in the beets I had better germination, but I went ahead and reseeded some more to fill in the open spaces, and I did rainbow beets and dark Detroit dark red beets. So the reseeding is done. Now I just need to water them in. Hey y'all, so the rain came. So I've probably been in the house about an hour and a half. The rain ran us right on up out of there, and now the sun is out again. I'm in the high tunnel. So yeah, we got everything reseeded in the back. I was just about to water it in and was watering it when the rain started to come. It started off as a light mist. It didn't rain that long and it didn't rain that heavy, but it was enough to, like, you just be getting wet. So I was in the house doing some other stuff. Now I'm out in the high tunnel, and I have to reseed a couple of things out here. Some of my lettuce didn't germinate. I have some good germination in one of my beds, but in another bed, I need to reseed some lettuce. Check on the seedlings. They're looking good, looking real good. I may up pot some of them or put them out. And then also we're gonna clear out the black eyed pea rows and all of that so that we can start putting stuff in the ground in the high tunnel. So let's go. Y'all, do y'all see? I got wet. I got caught in the rain. I'm sitting down because when I say I had to get it, I had to get it. I mean, literally. So you saw me pulling out the black eyed peas. So I pulled them all up and I thought, you know what? Let me go outside in the garden because it's supposed to rain again. Remember I said it's supposed to rain all day. It's supposed to rain again. So let me go out here and plant some seeds and or transplant before the rain comes, because when it rains, I can always work in the hot tunnel. I went out there. I got 3 of our cabbages that we had started seeds for. I went out there to transplant them. I was on the last one, and I was adding compost, and I heard thunder, and literally within 5 seconds, a downpour. I had to run into the hot tunnel. Ugh, water got all in my eye and my hair. The temperature like spiked. It was like I was literally out there putting stuff in the ground. I was like, oh, it feels so cool out here. It feels nice. It's a breeze, thunder, and then massive downpour, me running to the hot tunnel. I'm glad I hadn't taken my camera out there to record, because it would have got drenched like in literally seconds. So now I'm sitting in the hot tunnel, and it's gonna have the nerve to start to settle down. Massive downpour, just like that. The rain is trying to not let me be great today, but I shall persevere. I'm getting quiet because it was noisy, and now the rain is like calming down, and it's a still, very, very still. What to do, what to do. I really need to work out there in the outer garden, because I've been trying to get that stuff done for a minute. I don't know if I told you on one of my videos last week, but it was like 10 days of rain in the forecast, and today is like number 10. It has rained probably 8 of the 10 days like it said it would. So it's been hard to get stuff done outside. I don't feel like I got a lot done last week at all, especially compared to the week before. But the upcoming forecast for this week is no rain, in the low to mid 80s. It's supposed to be beautiful. So maybe we can catch up on what we didn't get done last week. Instead of me reseeding my lettuce in this raised bed that didn't germinate quite, there's some open gaps, I'm gonna take the lettuce that I've already started as seeds and pop them in those spaces. So that's what's good about having seeds started, especially saving money. But 2, you can just pop things out. So like we popped in that broccoli last week, where the bugs are eating the broccoli. So I had some broccoli that I switched it out for. I remember why I don't like these trays. It's hard to get the seedlings out. You can see, it's hard to see. Anyway, this is my lettuce. It's great for doing a lot of seeds at one time. You can see I have some really good germination, but it's hard to get the seeds out. So I'm gonna work on trying to pop some of this lettuce out. And I think what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna start more seeds, and I'm gonna use my soil blocks, because those soil blocks are easy to pop in and pop out. I think the next time I start seeds, instead of me using the pots or the tray, I'm gonna use my soil blocks. So yeah, we're using all different kinds. We're direct sowing, we're starting seeds in the 128 cell tray, we're starting in 2.5 inch pots, and next we're about to start some in some soil blocks. That's what we're gonna do. I keep getting caught in the rain. I went out there to turn the water on so I could, I got my soil thing ready to do my soil blocks, but I want to wet it, so I went in there, out there to get the water, got caught again. I literally just got my hair done 3 days ago. I'm gonna moisten this soil. Well, let me show you, let me show you one other thing. While I was stuck in the greenhouse, I did harvest this little bit. So I got some green beans, some tomatoes, and then some of those peppers. And then I fertilized my pepper plant. So I have been productive, but then my phone was going dead, so I had to put my phone on the charger so I can show y'all that. So I've been trying to be productive. I'm just not being productive doing what I want, which is outside. I feel like it's taken me forever to get this fall garden like done. I feel like I've been talking about this for a long time. And I want to be able to say everything is done, y'all. All the summer stuff is gone and all the fall stuff is planted. I'm not there. Let's do these soil blocks. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm getting my soil blocks ready. I put soil in this tray. I thought I was recording, but I didn't. I put soil in this tray. I moistened it so that it's the consistency, so that it'll be able to form a block. I did a whole video on soil blocking earlier this summer. I'll link it up here so that you can see it if you want to check it out. But basically, I'm just moving this 5 soil block thing around in the moistened soil, and you can see that I'm just packing it in. And let me see if I can actually use the same tray, because perfect. Let me see if I can show you. So basically all I did was just lift this handle up and the blocks come out. And I didn't mention this, but they're already like pre-dented with the hole, so you can see. Here, let me take it off the tripod. So you can see how it's pre-dented. It has a little hole, so that's where you put the seed. And so it looks just like blocks. So I'm gonna keep doing this and make my soil blocks, and we're gonna do the next round of seeds in this. Okay, so let me show you. We have 11 rows of 5 blocks one way. And so we have a total of 55 blocks. Quick and easy. I got my, what do you call it, soil blocker from Johnny Seeds. The first one I bought was from Amazon. It was a little bit cheaper. Didn't like it. I think it might have been like 29 bucks. It didn't work well. I sent it back. I got this one from Johnny Seeds. I want to say it was either 39 or 49. Like it much, much, much better. It works great. Great, great, great. So I have my soil blocks ready. So now all I got to do is put my seeds in there, labels, and we'll have 55 more new seeds. It's been a day. It has been a day. We started in the back of the house until we got rained out. We at least got those 2 beds cleaned. We reseeded in the back of the house. We planted some stuff out here. We got the rows, I would say 75% done with the black eyed peas and cucumbers and tomatoes, all those 3 rows on the left hand side, and we started some soil blocks. So we did get something done. It spanned over a set of hours because of the rain, and we got 3 cabbages planted outside. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Just sometimes it just doesn't go as expected, right? But that's okay. That's all part of the journey. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if I'm going to do these seeds. I think because it's already 5 o'clock and I got some other stuff I need to do. I may do my seeds in the morning. If so, I may bring you along with me. And plus I need to go check my bread to see if it's ready for the second rise. So thanks for hanging out Thanks for hanging out with me today. In and out of the rain, outside the house, in the hot tunnel, outside in the garden. I appreciate you. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll pop a couple of videos up here for you to take a look at. And until next time, remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time.